Hi, I'm Lee. I'm one half of the Magnet Bandits, and today I'm just going to show you briefly what I use when I go out magnet fishing. Now, always need a good kit bag, obviously to carry your magnet and all the rest of your gear, plus your butties and your flask if you're going out for a day long job. So there's my bag. Loads of stuff in it. I'll have to excuse the video and the shadows. The lighting's not that clever in here. So first of all, let's have a brief look at what we need. Now, to start off with, you need a good thick pair of gloves. 1 to keep your hands dry, 2 to keep them warm, and 3 so you don't rip your fingers apart when you're pulling on the rope, because you don't want any nylon burns or any sort of burns on your fingers and rope slashes. Here's another pair of heavy duty gloves, which are a lot of the magnet men use as well. Not tried these yet. I had the red ones on the other day when we made our last video, and it seems to be alright. There's always room for putting a thin layer of cotton gloves underneath, just to keep them a little bit more toasty if the weather is cold. Right, next, a good scraper to scrape any crud what's on the bottom of your magnet off. Just a cheap scraper from any DIY or Tesco. I think I got these from. I think it was in a 3-pack for only a couple of quid. You don't have to go out all whistles and bells at B&Q and paying £6 here and £8 there for a scraper. Just get an old cheap one will do. I say it's just for scraping any crud what's on your magnet, either during the day or at the end of the day when you clean all your gear up. I always take a torch with me, don't ask why. A torch always comes with me wherever I go, whether it's this one or I've got a smaller one, and it helps now and again. But it's handy just to have there to carry with you in your kit. Right, next is my magnet. Now I'm going to be putting the link up on at the end of the video in the comments, where we got these from. Now, Chris sourced all the equipment we've got here now. Ropes. In fact, I got the red rope off Wish for a couple of quid. It's held up to now, and like I say, it's not totally expensive to start off with, but it's mainly a magnet what you pay a lot of money for. Now there, clean it up every time I bring it home. You're going to get a bit of rust and surface rust on it and what have you, but clean it up the best I can. Give it a spray WD-40 and then pop it back in the bubble wrap. Ready for next session. So there you are. Now we've got a carabiner on there, which is connected up, and it's this type of carabiner. Can I show you? I've got one on my bag. It's this sort of carabiner. It's a huge one I've got on my magnet at the moment, but it's similar to this, where you can tighten it all up, and you need to nip it right up, because they do work loose over the course of the day, and you don't want to be losing your magnet in the bottom of a canal or river. Then we put some tape around it, not only to protect it, but to protect any fraying of the rope where it's joined at the carabiner. This has got a steel connector. See if I can show you. Not one on that one, but it's got a steel connector what connects up to the carabiner. But the rope is still liable to fray, so we tape them all up just to keep them nice and neat and tidy. I know it looks a bit rough, but it does look after it. And then you got the eye bolt which goes into the magnet, which you should always check before you go out and during the day that it is still tight. Again, you don't want to be losing a magnet in the bottom of a river or canal. Now this is a 400 kilo lifting magnet, double-sided. It's more than adequate for me at the moment. Prices go from cheapish, 20 odd quid, you might find them cheaper, I don't know, to hundreds of pounds. So again, you buy what you can afford. You start off, if you like it, obviously put a bit more money in, buy some bigger kit. Right, this was my new toy what Chris got me, picked me up on I think it was Amazon. I haven't got the link for this, but I'm sure Chris will have, and he'll put it on his video. We're making individual videos of what kit we use. There's no point us meeting up just to do a little video about this. I suppose we could do it on site when we're going out. But this just unscrews at the either the jaw's all open or the grappling hook itself opens. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I haven't got a tripod for my camera. Just bear with me. But it does all open. Whoops. Again, Saturday Director. And there we are. A grappling hook. Now, if we can't get it with the magnet, or if it's too slippy and slidey and the magnet just won't grab it, this is our next step, the grappling hook. Now, as you can see against my hand, that's roughly the size. I haven't got a tape measure, I'm not going to be measuring it, but you get a rough idea. I've got average size hands. And it's a 4-pronged grappling hook. Now, these are lethal. You do not want to get one of these in the back of your head. So, the technique about throwing these in is you need to be practicing a little bit before you start launching these about while people are around. Pretty easy really to get hold of, but again, it's heavy duty. You'll put most things out. I could do with getting some thicker rope just in case you do get that heavy thing like a motorbike or anything heavy what's been resting at the bottom of the river or the canal in the silt. Again, I've got one of those eye bolts on here, the shackles, sorry. I haven't taped this one off, but I've used PTFE tape just to put around that thread, just to give it a bit of a secure lock in when it's tightened up. So there you go. That's my bit of kit. Again, you don't need much. We have got trolleys, like little sack trucks with plastic bins on. We put bin liners in them, so if we get any bits of rubbish, there's no bins about, just chuck them in there, take them home, get rid of them at home in our wheeler bins. If there's any big metal, then we contact our local scrappies and they'll come out and remove it. And we don't charge now because we don't want out for it. They're shifting it. Let them get the money for it. So we're helping them, they're helping us. It's fun for us. If we find anything interesting, we'll take it on, we'll just clean it up and see what we have. You never know, one day we might be rich. You never know. But again, it's just an hobby. Me and Chris like doing it. And as you can see in the background, I've got my cards from me other hobby I've got, my diecast fixer-uppers. And diecast fixer-uppers sponsors Magnet Bandits, and likewise Magnet Bandits sponsor diecast fixer-uppers. So we both help each other out, even though I'm part of both teams. Right, there's my card, there's my t-shirt. You probably saw me in the last video wearing it, only at the end of the video. Chris had his on all the way through. He's a diehard, he loves it. So there you go. Any questions, just ask away. And anybody is welcome to come out with us anytime. Now I'm sure that you're all fair weather people, so when the weather brightens up a bit, I'm sure you'll all like to come along for an hour, 2 hours, half a day, full day, whatever. Just bring some butters in a flask. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. And you can always have a swing with my magnet or my grappling hook. See if you like it, you never know. You might be taking it up and joining us more often. So there you are, guys. So don't forget to check us out. Magnet Bandits, Facebook. Also on YouTube. Don't forget on YouTube, like, subscribe, share it, and ring them bells. You get all the notifications of any videos what we're bringing out. And we'll notify you of any upcoming events. Again, it's a bit of a plug again. Diecast Fixer Uppers only on Facebook at the time being. I have not got the time to put it on YouTube and start editing videos and stuff. So, but if anyone has got any old diecast cars, old, new, how crappy they might be good for parts for my wheels, for my other ones. It could be anything. My number's there. Give me a text. Text the better. Like me on Facebook. Any comments on there, just give me a good, bad, anything. Any advice or anything. So there you go. Magnet Bandits in association with Diecast Fixer Uppers. Hope to see you all on the riverbank. See you later, guys.